Okay, and we're live. So welcome everybody who's here on the Zoom call, including our new participants. Someone's not muted. Someone's feeding back.
That was me because Lee's trick didn't work. I still had to do it manually.
Okay. So yes, all old pros, old hands at this. Apart from Rob, who so far has not made a single mistake. So welcome, Rob. Rob, who's sorry, yes, you can say hello.
Hello, everyone. Hi, yeah, Rob here.
Who's been lurking on our WhatsApp for over a year and has been chipping in occasionally. But I guess has been waiting for this moment, waiting for us to do Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, because it was always one of your favourite books and book series and adventure games, although I don't think you've ever played it. You do own it, or you did until 2 days ago when you gifted it to me for my birthday, and I have it here.
Oh wow!
And it's a very nice copy of The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Infocom for IBM PC Junior XT and 80, which runs on MS-DOS 2.0 and higher. And it has all of the feelies in it, which I don't have a rostrum camera. I'd really like to show this kind of large, but people can obviously go to the interwebs and find out what was in this package. But it is all here. I don't know if people can see this, but there's this instruction manual that's integrated with the box, and then inside there's this compartment, which I hold it up. There's a plastic sheet over the top of it, and then the discs are in here, a game disc and someone's save disc. Just need to find out how far they got, and then all of the feelies, which consists of the famous "Don't Panic" badge, the microscopic space fleet in a plastic bag.
You almost see them actually when you hold it right up to the camera.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So if you hold it really close, you might be able to see the space fleet inside the bag.
That's.
And some pocket lint, and some black cardboard shades.
I think they're anti-hazard shades.
Are they anti-bug blatterbeast shades, possibly?
I think you're meant to wear them if you're about to encounter like a kind of moment of extreme terror. They serve the function of shielding you from that.
I see. Okay.
In a very direct way.
I may be going ahead too far. There's an order booklet. I haven't gone through all of these actually. There's an order booklet. There's a booklet for the IBM version. There's a passport to the United product of Infocom, and there's a boarding pass and traveller's insurance. So I look forward to exploring these a little bit more. But I did want to ask, how many people here have read the books, and how many people here have played this particular game previously? So how many people have read the books?
Listened to the radio show.
Well, yeah, I've also listened to the radio show. No, I've not listened to the radio show. I've watched the TV show.
Okay.
But I've not seen the latest film.
Okay.
So I've seen 2 out of the 4 possible medias.
Yeah, and of course they're all different. He rewrote the same story multiple times for different media, so we can fully expect the adventure game to be slightly different to all of those as well. So was that everybody has read or seen the original? That's like all of us. Amazing. That's proper Gen X, that is. How many people have played this text adventure previously? No one.
I remember starting it and getting about 3 things in and getting utterly confused.
Okay.
Was there a billiard table?
Yeah. Yeah.
I was going to ask you, Mike, actually, how you feel having completed Guild of Thieves after getting stuck in it all those years ago.
Amazing, brilliant. Just yeah, definitely something from my childhood that's now got a big tick next to it.
Yeah.
A horrible black cross.
Closure, finally. So I have played this game. In fact, I have completed this game, but it was a very long time ago. But I thought I should disclose the fact that there are. I don't think I can remember any solutions off the top of my head, although I might do in the moment. I don't know yet. I remember. I remember certain situations, but they're situations that were in the books and the radio play and everything as well. So the acquiring the Babel fish, engaging the infinite improbability drive on the Heart of Gold, which involves a cup of tea. I can't remember whether that's in the books or not. I think I remember it from this game, but I don't know. I can't remember whether it's in the books.
Yeah, it's to do with the Brownian motion, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Is that canon? Was that actually in the?
Yeah.
I've I don't know, interacted with this story in so many different formats. I'm not quite sure which was which anymore. And then the Bug Blatter Beast of Trial sequence, I know takes place. That's the bit that I probably remember the most. But because I was a kid at the time, I remember playing it. I don't remember what happened.
I don't remember a sequence with the Bug Blatter Beast from Trial in the books. I can remember it being mentioned.
Oh,
but
that's what I was thinking. Yeah,
that might be an example of a sequence that's in the game rather than the books. Chris,
isn't it also then dependent on what you consider to be the books? I don't think that's in the first 3.
Yeah,
I think that might be in the 4th, if not the 5th.
Yeah, that's a good point. And also what we would I would imagine no one's really excited about the idea of us having an extended conversation about canon, but like the radio show came first.
Well, so according to not Jerry Adams, what's the
Douglas Adams. Jerry Adams, the Sinn Féin leader.
Yeah, not him. According to Douglas Adams, they are all canon.
Okay, brilliant. That makes sense.
Yeah, he absolutely makes the point that yes, he rewrote them intentionally. They're different. They're all canon.
Let's never have this conversation again. and it could easily be that I have made that up entirely, and there is no sequence with the Bug Blatter Beast from Trial at all, and it's a spurious memory that I have from a long time ago. We're going to find out. The only other thing that I wanted to say before we start is that if anybody is watching and they're overwhelmed with what's the word for it? The font, the line skipping in the font that I'm using, just tell me. There's a lot of line skipping going on. What's the word for it? I just completely slipped my mind.
Scan lines?
Yeah, scan lines. Yes, if everything is a bit too scan linesy.
Oh, it looks beautiful. Don't listen to those haters.
Okay.
It looks very authentic.
I think it looks pretty good. I'm quite pleased. I think it was worth finding a Scanlines font specifically to play this game.
The last thing I'll say on canon and timelines is that looking at that start screen, this game was published in 1984. That means it's after the radio show, after the TV show, and after the first 3 books, but possibly not. The 4th book was also 1984, and the 5th book, Mostly Harmless, was in 1992. So it definitely won't contain anything from 1992.
Mike, that is some impressive knowledge.
I'm just on Wikipedia. That's all I'm doing.
Also, don't forget that this is written by Steve Moretsky and Douglas Adams, and Adams may well have put things in this that he then subsequently put
That's very true.
in the other two books. Just saying. Anyway, it's pitch black, people.
Yeah.
You wake up, the room is spinning very gently around your head, or at least it would be if you could see it, which you can't. It is pitch black. I mean,
Now, I've got I think, open eyes.
Yep. There's like a sequence. There's lots of games start like this. Subsequent to this game, lots of games started like this as well. But open eyes, they are already open. Wake up. You already are.
Awake.
Feel around.
I'm 10 on light, yeah, but can we
Feel around. That sentence is one I recognise. Turn on light. There we go. Good start to the day. Pity it's going to be the worst one of your life. The light is now on. Bedroom. In the bed. The bedroom is a mess. It is a small bedroom with a faded carpet and old wallpaper. There is a wash basin, a chair with a tatty dressing gown slung over it, and a window with the curtains drawn. Near the exit leading south is a phone. There is a flathead screwdriver here, outside the bed. There is a toothbrush here, outside the bed.
Do we need to get up?
Yeah, let's get out.
get out of bed? Yeah.
Get out of bed. Very difficult, but you manage it. The room is still spinning. It dips and sways a little. Let's get everything. Ooh.
Here's a generational piece. I almost said get the phone, like you could carry it with you.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to in 84.
Well, I've just said get all, and the first thing that it tried to get was the phone. So telephone. This is get telephone. You're certainly picking the tough tasks. The floor acts like a trampoline on an ice rink, or like something they've been working on for years at Disneyland. Flathead screwdriver. You're certainly picking the tough tasks. Blah, blah, blah. This is the same answer for all of them. Toothbrush the same. Gown. Luckily, this is large enough for you to get hold of. You notice something in the pocket. Oh, okay. So we're too hungover to pick anything up apart from our dressing gown.
Which I guess we should wear.
So let's look in the pocket. It's hard to open or close the pocket unless you're wearing the gown. Okay, wear gown. Look in pocket. Opening your gown reveals a thing your aunt gave you, which you don't know what it is. A buffered analgesic and pocket fluff.
So is that the pocket fluff that we have a feelie for?
I imagine it is, yeah.
It really is a multimedia experience, isn't it?
Would you like me to get it out and sniff it?
Not really.
No, I won't.
Save that for your other channel, Chris.
I think.
Yes, the thing that our aunt gave us, which I don't know what it is.
Sorry,
I was
that's
hoping.
an L, look thing. Okay, fine. I thought you just typed in I thing.
No, look, yeah, L thing. But it looks like it doesn't understand L, so I'll try X for examine. But let's do an inventory. We have a splitting headache and no tea. We also have a gown being worn, and it contains the thing, the analgesic, and pocket fluff.
We need to take the analgesic to stop the headache.
X, so it doesn't understand X either. Exam thing doesn't understand exam. L at thing. Yes, look at it understands. So apart from a label on the bottom saying made in Ibiza, it furnishes you with no clue as to its purpose. If indeed it has one, you are surprised to see it because you thought you'd thrown it away like most gifts from your aunt. You've been trying to get rid of it for years.
Do we want to take the analgesic?
Yes, but we might need tea to take it with, mightn't we?
We might need tea. If I say
we might not be able to make a cup of tea if the world is still spinning. So
if I say consume analgesic, it doesn't know consume. Eat analgesic. You swallow the tablet. After a few seconds, the room begins to calm down and behave in an orderly manner. Your terrible headache goes. Okay.
We scored 10 points. Woo!
Cool. Okay, so we just have no tea now. But it does mean we can get the other thing. So let's try get all this time. Get telephone. You pick up the receiver. A moment later, the dialing tone is suddenly cut off. Glancing through the window, you can't help but notice the large old oak tree, of which you're particularly fond, crashing down through the phone cable. Flathead screwdriver taken. Toothbrush. As you pick up the toothbrush, a tree outside the window collapses. There is no causal relationship between these two events. Shouldn't you be taking more interest in events in the world around you while you've got it? Doesn't know the word exits.
Does that mean we need to open the curtains?
Yeah, let's have a... We look, it says... So we have a faded carpet, old wallpaper, a wash basin, a chair, a window with curtains drawn. And an exit leading south. So yes, let's draw curtains. As you part your curtains, you see that it's a bright morning, the sun is shining, the birds are singing, the meadows are blooming, and a large yellow bulldozer is advancing on your home.
Who knows?
Do we want to brush our teeth before
Yes.
we leave the house for the last time?
I was going to suggest we clean our teeth. Congratulations on your fine dental hygiene. I was expecting a point for that, but no.
I was expecting to die for that.
It's one or other.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we go south. There's nothing else.
We don't want to search the mess.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, and the bed maybe. Search bed. Oh. So you find nothing unusual. Astoundingly, a bulldozer pokes through your wall. However, you have no time for surprise because the ceiling is collapsing on you as your home is unexpectedly demolished to make way for a new bypass. You are seriously injured in the process, but on your way to the hospital, a fleet of Vogon constructor ships unexpectedly arrives and demolishes the Earth to make way for a new hyperspace bypass. Better luck next life. We're about to give you your score. Put on your peril-sensitive sunglasses now. Okay.
Chris, have you got them?
Yeah. Shall I do it? No.
Yeah, of course.
All right, well, I'll do it. Seeing as we have them. I shouldn't
And
have...
then with them on, you need to hit return.
Oh, hang on, wait. Here we go.
So, and I've also just been hit with a massive nostalgia hit where it says hit return or enter when ready.
Yes.
This is back in the days where they couldn't decide what that button's called.
There's one version for all micros.
Yeah.
Right, I now can't see anything. What did we get?
10 out of a possible 400.
Okay. That was worth bracing myself for. Okay. I guess we need to go south a bit before that. Turn on light. Get down and wear it. Oh. Okay. Get down. Oh, need to get up first. Get up. Get down. Wear it. Look in pocket. Analgesic. Clean tea. Oh no, get everything else.
The instruction manual that you've got, Chris, provides a bit of info on how many words, how many letters of each word you need to type in. I think it's like 5 or 6 or something weird.
Yeah.
Right, kind of standard 4.
Okay. I think we're back to where we were. But the bulldozer hasn't. It's literally about to come crashing through, isn't it? So
Do you want to save?
nah.
Okay.
You got 10 more moves.
Yeah, it was move 19, wasn't it, when we died?
Yeah.
You rush down the stair. Oh, I guess we do have time to search, don't we? But I mean, yeah.
Check out the junk mail.
You rush down the stairs in panic. Front porch. This is the enclosed front porch of your home. Your front garden lies to the south, and you can re-enter your home to the north. On the doormat is a pile of junk mail. Oh. Look at junk. Is it one word? No. Look at junk mail. Many pieces of mail, most are from some computer company called Infocom, which wants you to buy their games. Hidden underneath is an official letter from the local council dated some 2 years ago and inexplicably not delivered until now, explaining that a demolition order has been served on your home. The date of demolition is today's date. I think we just go south, do we?
I mean, at this point, so firstly, I don't remember any of this from playing the game, but I remember all of this from the book and the TV series.
Of course.
So I'm just like,
well, we need to go and lie down in front of the bulldozer, presumably.
Yes, exactly, and then be told that it's futile, and
yeah, and then
at that point, Ford will turn up.
Ford turns up. I think he turns up with a shopping trolley full of beer or something, doesn't he?
No, we just go to the pub.
Goes to the pub, yeah.
Oh, we go to the pub. Yeah. Okay.
But I'm also hoping that it contains my favourite sentence in any book ever, which is the spaceship hung in the air exactly the same way that a brick doesn't.
I was gonna guess that.
Yeah.
I was gonna guess that. Do you think that's like lots of people's favourite
I'm sure it is.
line?
Just brilliant.
I think it says so much about his writing style, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I'm reading Young Zaphod Plays It Safe at the moment from which is in Salmon of Doubt. And there's just like, this isn't even a sentence, it's one word, but it talks about like an explosion that goes backwards, i.e. it's an explosion that's so large that it goes back in time and has a ripple back through time, which I absolutely love. Just one word, like saying that it's an explosion that goes back. Yeah, made all the difference. But I love that.
It's also really, it kind of puts the Magnetic Scrolls games in a bit of context as well, because there's so much of the writing in Magnetic Scrolls games is in a similar style to this. They were clearly really heavily influenced. And of course, I guess Adams was influenced by Python and other things as well. But yeah, it's a very similar writing style to the Magnetic Scrolls games. Anyway, front of house. You can enter your home to the north. A path leads around it to the northeast and northwest, and a country lane is visible to the south. All that lies between your home and the huge yellow bulldozer bearing down on it is a few yards of mud. Mr. Prosser from the local council is standing on the other side of the bulldozer. He seems to be wearing a digital watch. He looks startled to see you emerge and yells at you to get out of the way. The bulldozer rumbles slowly towards your home. What should we do?
Lie down, I guess.
Yeah.
Lie down. You lie down in the path of the advancing bulldozer. Prosser yells at you to, for Christ's sake, move. I'm not going to move. Time passes. The bulldozer thunders towards you. The ground is shaking beneath you as you lie in the mud. The noise of the giant bulldozer is now so violently loud that you can't even hear Prosser yelling to warn you that you will be killed if you don't get the hell out of the way. You just see him gesticulating wildly.
Should we get out of the way?
Yes, probably.
This isn't the radio play.
No, and I should have saved it, shouldn't I? With a terrible grinding of gears, the bulldozer comes to an abrupt halt just in front of you. It shakes, shudders, and emits noxious substances all over your rose bed. Prosser is incoherent with rage. Moments later, your friend Ford Prefect arrives. He hardly seems to notice your predicament, but keeps glancing nervously at the sky. He says, "Hello, Arthur," takes a towel from his battered leather satchel, and offers it to you. Take towel. As you take it, Ford says, look, thanks for lending me the towel. Been nice knowing you. Got to go now. He smiles oddly and walks down the country lane.
Follow.
Yeah, I guess we could want to go south then.
Just go south? They might tell us we need to get up. Yeah. Get up. The bulldozer driver gives a quick chew of his gum and slams in the clutch. The bulldozer piles into the side of your home. Your home collapses in a cloud of dust and a stray flying brick hits you squarely on the back of the head. You try to think of some suitable last words, but with the confusion of the moment and the spinning of your head, you are unable to compose anything pithy and expire in silence. You keep out of this, you're dead. An ambulance arrives.
Okay, I'm going to point something out, and I've got no idea if this is intentional. Our moves haven't gone up in a while.
Okay. We're dead.
We've been stuck on 20 moves, but I don't know. This is weird. I mean, it's meant to be weird.
Well, I've tried waiting, and it says you keep out of this, you're dead, and should be concentrating on developing a good firm rigor mortis. You're put in the ambulance, which drives away. For a dead person, you're talking too much. As the ambulance reaches the mortuary, a fleet of Vogon constructor ships unexpectedly arrives and demolishes the Earth to make way for a new hyperspace bypass. I'm not going to put the peril-sensitive sunglasses on again, but we have once again died. Right. Turn on light. Get up. Oh, get up. Get gown. Wear gown. Look in pocket. Eat analgesic. Get toothbrush. Oh, get all. Might as well just get all. Clean teeth. Save.
Just in light of what you said, Rob, I really hope that the number of letters is 5 and not 4. Because if it's 4, one of the things that we just did would have a very different interpretation.
It's definitely more than 4. I think Chris was trying 4, weren't you, Chris? And
I'm just
What
saying
did I just do?
the pill that we just took,
Oh, I see.
it was only 4.
Good one.
Doesn't stop him from typing more.
To be honest, I tend to just type.
Yeah, no. It wasn't a complaint. It was just a...
Do we to restart and see if I can just try eating anal?
Oh!
I was trying to avoid saying that because it's been live on YouTube. But anyway, you go ahead.
Just checking. I'm at your disposal. Okay, well let's Okay, look under bed. There's nothing there. Well, there are a few soiled handkerchiefs, a book you thought you'd lost, a couple of foreign coins, and something else which can't be fully described in a family game, but nothing you'd actually want. Okay, I think south is the move. We can probably get away with not looking at the junk mail, but get the letter. And then we can lie down.
So do we want to lie down? Because it seems like we need to be further away from the house, doesn't it?
What do you think? We should just go south immediately?
Oh, I think we need to lie down until Arthur turns up and gives us the towel, and then we follow Arthur.
Well, that is what we tried to do, except as soon as we stood up to follow Arthur...
Yeah, we died. Ford.
Yeah.
Died.
Ford, rather.
We are Arthur.
Yes. The bulldozer hit our house and we got hit by a brick. I suspect if we try going south, we're going to get hit by a brick. But I mean, that's a very easy thing to test.
I just wondered whether
we just got
wanted
hit
to
by a
check the
brick.
northeast. Do we want to check the northeast and the north? Oh.
Yeah, we're hit by a brick. So that does answer that question. So south, read mail. Oops. Read mail. Get mail. We could, I guess, go northeast. Back of house. The rear garden is a pleasant place. It's a bright morning. The sun is shining. The birds are singing. The meadows are blooming, and it's a lovely day for a walk. A path leads around the house to the southeast and southwest. Okay, so which way do we go? We went northeast. Oh, so what happens if we go southeast from here? Back at front of house. Northwest, back of house. South. West. Front of house. Yeah. Okay. I think lying down is the only thing that we can do.
Looks like it, doesn't it?
Do we
Yeah.
need to wrap the towel around our head?
Oh.
Which means we need to get the towel from.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yeah.
that's fine because he gives it to us while we're lying down.
He does. So before Prefect arrives, hardly seems to notice our predicament. Let's say hello. Okay. Hello, Ford. Hello to you too. Ford glances uncomfortably at the sky. He offers you the towel again. We better take it. Get towel. Then he leaves. Wrap towel around head. There's no need for that. It's not like there's a ravenous bug bladder beast of trowel around or something.
Save.
Okay, yeah. Fine. Let's wait and see what happens. Okay, move 50, with a noise like a cross between Led Zeppelin's farewell concert and the eruption of Krakatoa, a huge fleet of Vogon constructor ships flies overhead and announces that the Earth will be demolished to make way for a new hyperspace bypass in 2 of your Earth minutes. In all the turmoil, you drop the thing your aunt gave you, which you don't know what it is, and it rolls away. It's the least of your worries. Anyway, you've been trying to get rid of it for years. So I've got 2 minutes from here. You are now on your feet. Of the vast yellow ships thunder across the sky, spreading waves of terror and panic in their wake. The voice of the Vogon captain slams across the country, insisting that the planning charts and demolition orders have been available at the local planning office in Alpha Centauri for 50 years, and it's too late to start making a fuss about it now.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah.
We don't have a thing with us anymore, and I'm worried about that.
Yes. That's true. I tried to go south, and it says you would be no safer there. Fierce gales whip across the land, and thunder bangs continuously through the air in the wake of the giant ships. Yeah, I don't think waiting until move 50 is the right thing to do.
No.
I'm just experimenting.
Okay. What about if you just type in follow Ford?
You have no idea where Ford Prefect is. Yeah. The Earth is destroyed by a fleet of Vogon constructed ships on move 53. You have died.
We follow him straight away.
Maybe. No, it says you have no idea where Ford Prefect is.
Can you check the exits again? Which way's to the pub? Is it definitely south?
A country lane is visible to the south, and that's where Ford Prefect went.
And what happens if we go south?
The bulldozer driver drops the clutch, demolishes our house, we get hit by a brick. I think it's just literally just get up will do it. Yeah. But just getting up will kill us.
Can't we ask Prosser to lie down? We've got to get somebody else to lie down to stop him moving forward.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what happens, isn't it? Yeah, you're right.
That is what happens.
Yeah, that happens in the book.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ask Prosser to lie down. Please step aside as I need to be able to knock your house down. Talk to Prosser.
Is Prosser's digital watch important? If we ask him about his watch, will he notice what time it is?
Ask Prosser for the time. Prosser shakes the digital watch. Hasn't worked for months. I keep wearing it only because I think digital watches are neat.
And for our younger audience, a digital watch is like a normal watch.
Ask Prosser about letter.
A long silence tells you that Mr. Prosser isn't interested in talking about the loose pile of junk mail. He might be interested in talking about something. But not the thing.
Can you use the screwdriver on the bulldozer?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to ask.
No. Unscrew bulldozer. Let's look at the bulldozer a sec. Oh. It's one of those really big bulldozers that can actually crush other bulldozers, let alone houses. Ah.
Ask Prosser about bypass.
Doesn't know the word bypass. God. I'll put the towel on our heads.
Crouch.
Give thing to Prosser. He is much impressed and says, "You must have the same aunt I have." Tell Prosser to lie down. No, please step aside as I need to be able to knock your house down. And we do still have the thing, so we've just shown it to him.
Can we like crouch or crawl away or something so that we don't stand up?
Can we run away?
Can't do it while we're lying down.
Could we open watch with screwdriver?
We don't have the watch.
Oh yeah.
You can't. It's not yours. It's Prosser's and it's private. You try and get watch.
Can we
You can't
roll
get-
away?
Roll away.
Sorry. Can you get up and go south? Like
As soon as we get up, we get hit by the brick.
Definitely got to convince him to lie in front of the bulldozer
Yeah.
because that's what happens in the book, isn't it? So I'm trying to remember. There's some bizarre, like, twisted logic that he uses.
Yeah.
He says, I think it's Ford actually, isn't it? Ford has the conversation with him and says, "Can we just agree that Arthur's not going to get up?
Yeah.
He's going to be there for the rest of the day.
Yeah.
And if we all agree that, then Arthur really doesn't need to stay lying down in front of it, and he can just get up."
I'm gonna restore to before we actually get the towel off Ford, just so we can have a conversation with Ford before we take the towel. As soon as we take the towel, Ford leaves. So
kind of need to go with Ford.
yeah, I don't know about reading the mail or getting it, but of course, yeah. So we do need to lie down, otherwise Ford doesn't arrive. About alongside says that Ford Prefect isn't interested in talking about Mr. Prosser. Ford glances uncomfortably at the sky. He offers you the towel again. Ask Ford about sky. Oh, Ford seems oblivious to your trouble, so you ask, Ford, what about my home? He looks startled, then guilty. He starts to say something and stops. He starts to say something else and stops. Suddenly, he seems to see the bulldozer for the first time, stops starting to say things and starts. He seems to come to a momentous decision, says he has something of earth-shattering importance to tell you, and stresses the importance of a quick drink at the Horse and Groom. Pointing towards Prosser, you exclaim, but that man wants to knock my house down. Ford goes off for a quiet word with Prosser. From where you're lying, you can't hear what's happening, although they seem deeply engrossed in conversation. When we get up, that was the wrong thing to do.
I was just gonna say, no, just wait.
Yeah.
Undo. Control Z.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
I like the way the solution is going to be not to take the towel.
Yes. Okay, so it's just a timer. Asking about the sky twice, and then he does something. Okay. I'm going to save it here. And do nothing. Ford and Prosser stop talking and approach you. Ford says that Prosser has agreed to lie in your place so that the two of you can go off to the pub. Reluctantly, Prosser steps forward and lies down in front of the bulldozer. You stand up. Oh.
I definitely remember this being like the #1 comment about this game is people giving up because they couldn't even leave the fucking house.
Right. I mean, if someone hands you a towel, you just take it. But the solution is not to take the towel. When everybody knows that you need the towel. Okay, well, we've done it. Ford urging you to... Sorry?
Let's go to the pub.
Yeah. Ford urging you to follow hurries towards the country lane. We can now follow Ford. In a state of anxiety and confusion, you follow Ford down the lane. Country lane. The road runs from your home to the north, towards the village pub to the west. Ford Prefect is here. Come along, Arthur, says Ford impatiently and enters the pub. West. Pub. The pub is pleasant and cheerful and full of pleasant and cheerful people who don't know they've got about 12 minutes to live and are therefore having a spot of lunch. The music is playing on an old jukebox. The exit is east. Ford Prefect is here. There is a barman serving at the bar. Behind the bar is a shelf. It is full of the sort of items you find on shelves behind bars in pubs. Ford buys lots of beer and offers half to you. Muscle relaxant, he says impenetrably.
One thing that's interesting here for me is the fact that, like, in the book and in the radio show, like, Arthur sitting in front of the bulldozer is kind of the only thing he does for a large part of the book. You know, like from this point onwards, we're spending a lot of time with like just stuff happening to Arthur. So it's going to be interesting to see whether like or even how there's a game in here. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I guess we'll see.
Yeah, you're right. He's not the most what's the word, like active participant in the narrative of the books. Oh, I can't spell drink, but let's drink the beer.
I'm also just amazed at how English it is. There's this has no resaleability outside of our country at all.
But I mean, it must have been a pretty big hit in the States for Infocom to do it, and for you know, Steve Moretsky to. I mean, maybe it was just because they were nerds.
And maybe that's it. Maybe they reveled in the Britishness, but it's you know, even the very opening thing when you do the inventory, and the first thing in your inventory is no tea. Yeah. No one else is going to understand what that means. But we just go, oh yeah, get that.
I mean, you know, it's quite Steve Moretsky as well. If you've played other Steve Moretsky games, I mean, you know, he did. I guess Planetfall was his first one, but yeah, lots of stuff later on is obviously clearly influenced by this style of writing. It's hard to think now because this style of writing doesn't seem that uncommon. Like, we're so used to this quirkiness, but it was incredible. I mean, it was so big, wasn't it? Everybody was reading it. It was a massive deal. Hitchhikers at the time. Yeah. And then I guess, you know, there was a load of other things like, you know, Diaries of Adrian Mole and stuff like that like felt like there was people writing stuff for young people that was funny in just the right ways that, you know, we enjoyed. But this was also smart and funny and about the universe. It's very good beer, brewed by a small local company. You particularly like its flavour, which is why you woke up feeling so wretched this morning. You were at somebody's birthday party here in the pub last night. You begin to relax and enjoy yourself, so when Ford mentions that he's from a small planet in the vicinity of Beetlejuice, not from Guildford as he usually claims, you take it in your stride and say, "Oh yeah, which part?" Along Science tells you that Ford Prefect isn't interested in talking about that. Drink the beer, urges Ford. It will help cushion your system against the coming shock of the matter transference beam. Aren't we supposed to be eating peanuts as well? It is really very pleasant stuff with a very good dry nutty flavour, some light froth on top and a deep colour. It is at exactly room temperature. You reflect that the world cannot be all bad when there is such pleasures in it. Ford mentions that the world is going to end in about 12 minutes. Drink the beer some more. There is
I think the American players of the game would be horrified about the room temperature beer as well.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think this maybe has a lot to answer for in terms of how Americans see us to this day, to be honest.
Yeah. I actually equally, the Americans would be equally horrified at the fact that we woke up in the morning, went straight to the pub and had a beer.
There's a distant crash, which Ford explains is nothing to worry about, probably just your house being knocked down. Drink beer. You can hear the muffled noise of your home being demolished and the taste of the beer sours in your mouth. You get drunk and have a terrific time for 12 minutes. Are the life and soul of the pub, tell some really great stories, make everyone laugh a lot, and they all clap you on the back and tell you what a great chap you are, and then the earth gets unexpectedly demolished. You wake up with a hangover which lasts for all of eternity. We've died again.
We've got to drink some beer.
We drank too much beer.
We did.
It doesn't give us any clue as to how much too much is.
I think it was 3 beers that we're supposed to drink.
Did we ever get the towel from Ford?
Oh,
And don't we need that to jump onto the ship?
No, I think in the book we get the towel later on when we're just about to jump.
Oh,
we
okay.
get the towel and then we jump.
Yeah, when he goes into hyperspace.
Yeah, he says you're going to need this.
I've
You
taken the
put it
towel
between your
now.
legs. Yeah.
We're back in the pub, and I've just taken the towel, and now I'm going to drink the beer.
Oh, okay. So you took the towel from Ford later on.
Yeah, when we got to the pub, it allowed me to do that.
So we've scored some more points. We've won 15.
Okay, I'm going to save it here. 03 in pub.
So we've had one beer so far.
One beer. Shall I have another beer?
Yeah.
Really very pleasant. Okay. Ford mentioned the world is going to end in about 12 minutes. Ask Ford about end.
World?
I've tried world. I've tried end and world. End of world. How about that? No. Doesn't know end.
Ask Ford about Vogons.
Well, we don't know anything about the Vogons yet, do we?
Ask
Have they
her
not
about
been
the-
mentioned? Oh no, that's when we die, isn't it?
No. Yeah. Alongside tells you that Ford Prevent isn't interested in talking about the Vogon captain. Foreshadowing. Drink the beer, urges Ford. It will help cushion your system against the coming shock. So maybe we do need to drink it one more time. Drink
Yeah.
beer.
Ask about transference beam.
Okay, yeah. Ask Ford about beam, maybe. Beam? No. Look at Ford. Nothing special. Talk to Ford. Ask Ford about beer. Ask Ford about
Matter could be use matter transfer beam.
no. Just looking at the shelf in the bar. On the shelf behind the bar, the usual array of bottles, glasses, and soggy beer mats, and packets of peanuts, and a plate of uninviting cheese sandwiches.
Who had tried going outside?
I think we should.
We might see the spaceship.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Or maybe we should run to see the remains of our house.
Can we ask Ford about what's going on?
I've tried to, but I don't know what to ask him.
Hmm.
Country Lane. You see the huge bulldozer heaving itself among the cloud of brick dust, which is all that remains of your home. As you start up the lane, a small dog runs up to you, yapping. Ford hurries after you.
Of course, we've got to have that interaction. We've got to meet the dog. So that later on he can explain that the fleas are living on the dog.
Right. Yes. Doesn't the dog eat the microscopic space fleet?
Yeah.
So we reach the site of what was your home. It is now a pile of rubble. Mr. Prosser looks sheepishly triumphant, a trick few people can do, as it requires a lot of technically complex deltoid muscle work. Front of house. Mr. Prosser from the local council is standing on the other side of the bulldozer. He seems to be wearing a digital watch. Ford hurries after you. It's now a pile of rubble. Look at the rubble. With a noise like a cross between Led Zeppelin's Farewell, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we drop the thing our aunt gave us. And we now have mention of a huge fleet of Vogon constructor ships. Ask Ford about Vogons. He's not interested in talking about it. Vast yellow ships thunder across the sky. We've had this before.
No, but the end's different.
The end one. Throughout the noise, Ford is shouting at you. He removes a small black device from his satchel, but accidentally drops it at your feet. Get device. Taken. Fierce gales whip across the land. Further announcements from the Vogon captain make it clear that demolition will begin in just a few seconds. Through the blinding rain, you see lights flickering on the small device. Give it to Ford. Can't
he
reach
just-
him in this wind.
He just gave it to you.
He dropped it and we picked it up.
Okay, I thought he was about to give it to you, but accidentally dropped it.
Activate it.
He got it out and then dropped it, and we picked it
Okay.
up. I tried to give it to him. I'm just looking at it. It says the electronic sub-ether signaling device is shaped like a small fist with an extended thumb. Various lights along its knuckles are currently blinking wildly, indicating a spaceship in the vicinity. It has two small buttons, a red one labelled Call Engineer and a green one labelled Hitchhike. It bears a small label which reads, "Another fine product of the Sirius Cybernetics Corporation." Affixed to the thumb is a lifetime guarantee. The Earth is destroyed by the fleet of Vogon constructor ships. You have died. We're nearly there.
We needed that. So I think whatever, we need to get the device quicker, look at the device quicker, and press the green button.
Yep. Okay. Let's
we got
drink
20.
beer. And then... so we haven't heard...
Are we meant to get separated from Ford so we get the device and we only have time to push it and save ourselves? Is that what differs the game from the book?
I don't think so.
No.
I think like Rob said, it's getting us to do things that in the book Ford does, so that there's an actual game here, and we have to figure things out. That would be my guess. Anyway, so the second time we drink beer, there's a distant crash which Ford explains is nothing to worry about, probably just your house being knocked down. I think at this point we go out. Ford hurries after you. Just look at the dog. The mongrel looks hungry. Nothing to feed it. Okay. I'm not sure there's anything that we can do until the Vogons arrive.
Well, I suppose you could have bought some nuts and fed it to the dog.
We don't have any money.
Don't have any.
No. I mean, there are a few coins under the bed, but they were foreign, and I don't think that's...
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put it on our tab.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah. I tried buying it earlier,
Yeah.
and he said you need to buy it. But we now have the Vogon constructor ships. Look at Ford. Throughout the noise, Ford is shouting at you. He removes a small black device from his satchel, but accidentally drops it at your feet. Get device. And then press green button, right?
We'd have to examine it, really, wouldn't we? We don't know there's a green button on it.
Well, we did in a previous... I don't want to risk it. Like last time I looked at it, we died immediately.
Yeah.
Anyway, score is 25. Press green button. Lights whirl sickeningly around your head. The ground arches away beneath your feet, and every atom of your being is scrambled, an experience you're probably going to have to get used to. You are in the dark. And it's exactly 8 o'clock.
It's like a bookend.
Yeah, that's a good place to stop.
It is a good place to stop.
I wonder whether Ford is with us.
Hmm.
Yep, there's no way of knowing. Because I'm not going to progress. It's
Yeah,
just
okay.
dark. We'll find out. Maybe next week. I am away next week, but I'm gonna see if I can run this off a laptop. Although that might be a bit iffy. I'll see if I can. If not, it'll be the week after. But thanks very much. Thanks very much, anybody who's joined us. Anyone who watches this after the stream ends. And yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks Rob for joining. Look forward to spending the next 3 months with you solving this text adventure. Because that's how long it takes, buddy. We didn't mention this to you, but that is how long it takes.
Average playing time.
I told Helen 6 sessions, so yeah.
Cool.
Unlikely.
All right, everyone. Have a good week.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Cheers, bye.